Hello everyone, Danny here today to talk to you about Alan Eskens' book, The Heavens May Fall. And this book was another Audible Daily deal, and it's another thing that, like I've said before, I love about Audible. I would not have gotten this book if it had not been offered as a daily deal, and I would have lost out because this is a wonderful book. You have two main characters, Max Rupert, Bodie Sandin. And they're both involved in a case. And what I like is they're on opposite ends of the case. So you get to see this case from two separate angles. Max Rupert is a police detective. He's a homicide detective. Bodie Sandin is a retired defense attorney. And now he's a college professor. A young man that they both have a relationship with gets accused of murdering his wife, Ben Pruitt. Max Rupert is absolutely certain that Ben Pruitt is guilty. Bodie Sandin is absolutely certain that Ben Pruitt is innocent. Max Rupert and Bodie Sandin are friends, and you get a lot of the history in there. They have a very they don't have one of those relationships where they see each other a lot, but at the same time it is still a deep, meaningful friendship with each other. Now they're on opposite sides of a case, and they're both willing to do whatever it takes, either to get their man convicted or to get their man freed. There's a young lady that gets brought into the case, Lila Nash, I believe is how her name is pronounced. And Max Rupert once saved her life. Yet she's on the defense side, helping to defend Ben Pruitt. On top of that, Max Rupert and Bodie Sandin have personal demons that they're dealing with. And with both of them, those personal demons have a direct tie-in and effect on the case. There's a lot of small little subplots kind of interwoven with it. Because of all of that, I had a feeling that this book might be part of a series because with the shared history between all of the characters, I mean, Bodie Sandin and Ben Pruitt have a shared history. Max Rupert and Ben Pruitt have a shared history. Bodie Sandin and Max Rupert have a shared history with Lila Nash. And they have a shared history with each other. So you have all these tie-ins, made it feel like it was part of a series. I went and checked. It's the middle book. So far, there's 3 books released in this series. What I discovered that I did not at all expect when I checked this out. They use 3 narrators. Now, I am not usually a fan of multiple narrators on an audiobook. Even though I grew up listening to old-time radio programs where you have a full cast and sound effects and everything, old-time radio programs are different than a book. Typically, when they use multiple narration in an audiobook, it makes it feel choppy. It ruins the flow of the book. And you almost always have one narrator that overpowers the other narrator. But when it works, oh man, does it work. These 3 narrators work together so well that I didn't realize there were 3 narrators. I thought there was just one highly skilled narrator reading the entire book. And the narration, just the way it flows, the way they work together, it was wonderful. In fact, whichever narrator does the voice of Max Rupert does such a wonderful job of creating Max Rupert's voice that it took me back to those old-time radio programs. If you've ever listened to the radio version of Dragnet, the main cop on Dragnet, Max Rupert, the voice just totally reminded me of him. There's I don't want to say it's a cliffhanger, but kind of a little mini cliffhanger at the end of the book that now that I know it's part of a series, I'm sure the next book in the series addresses that. It's a great series, definitely something I recommend if you are a fan of murder mystery or legal thrillers. It's kind of both. It's both a murder mystery and a legal thriller, both. If you have any comments or any feedback, please send it my direction. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and have yourself a very, very wonderful day. Thank you.